everyone. So, for about a week now, I've been hearing, or it's been coming to me, the song by Luther Vandross. And out of like the top 200 songs, this one was not one that I sang when I was younger, and I did sing a lot of them. I loved a lot. Oh my God. First of all, let me just say, rest in peace. If you're around me and that's why it's coming to me, then I've always loved Luther. But this song makes me so emotional for him, and this is not going to ever be a reading about a celebrity, whether living or passed away, because I just don't think that that's right. Even if I pick up on things, I wouldn't do that. It's a betrayal. I believe it even breaks laws of the universe, spiritual laws, but even without any of that repercussion stuff, I just don't innately feel it's fair. So no, that's not what this is about. Just going on my feelings from, again, this song is not one that was one of my favorites. I did not like it. It's just that it didn't catch me like the others of his that like kind of knocked me down. This was one that I thought like, okay, it's kind of melancholy, even though it's romantic. So after he passed away, whenever I would hear this song on the radio, I would feel like it reminded me of his funeral. And I have no idea what Luther's funeral was like. I don't know, why that happened, but it just, to me, connects to a sad moment. So I sat with it and I thought, why is this song coming to me? It's someone I know passing, number one. I'm sorry, the song is Make Me a Believer. And it goes something like, Superman flies way up in the sky, 'cause we believe he can. And something, something, something. I wanna hold, wanna love you, girl. So make me a believer. Something like that. But it's supposed to be about, from what I gather from the few words that I've known about it, I want this. I want this romance. You're saying you want to get together, make me a believer, because I want the fantasy. Make me believe that this can happen. And that is very romantic. But again, it's not the words that come to me. It's the song, the rhythm, the beat, the melody. And it's like, and it makes me feel the sadness of his life. And again, without going into any aspects of what I know from interviews or what I'm picking up from his life, just to say it connects me to think about people who live a life, I won't say of regret, but maybe of not what they chose. To me, that's so sad. I know not many people know their purpose as far as, no wonder I always grab the paintbrushes when I am stressed out. And I thought it was just a stress reliever, but my purpose was to be a Michelangelo. I don't mean that, because yes, a lot of people are going to miss that mark. Hopefully they will indulge in that instrument or something, even if they don't become that creative genius they were supposed to become. But I mean someone who knows, for instance, that they should love someone but keep themselves from doing that freely. And I'm just going to put this part out there because it's the elephant in the room, and we already know that there were suspicions. I don't know if it was proven, but this has come to me that maybe this is about someone out there who is not coming out of the closet. And I know with Luther, he was afraid, or they say he was afraid to come out of the closet. And he lived a life of making beautiful romantic music. How many people got married to Here and Now? He was very romantic. He was all about love. It's a shame to live that life and not be free to be who you are. So I think that is very sad. And then I thought maybe that's why I keep hearing that sad melody, because it's making me think about his life. It's making me think about perhaps a choice that he may have wanted to make and did not, or a way he wanted to live and did not, or maybe lived that way but quietly and discreetly, and still is a shame, because it's like a tinge of shame, a tinge of residue on something that should be just outright beautiful. So, yeah, I'm just thinking like maybe somebody out here is struggling with that even in this day and age. You could be in a part of the world or in a family with a certain beliefs that don't accept it for one reason or another, and you just don't want to leave them behind. You don't want to risk losing everything, you know, your job, your career, you know, to be who you are. And it doesn't even have to be um, about that, because of course that's what I was feeling drawn to, like maybe that's what I'm supposed to talk about, but it could be something else. Let me think. What could you be keeping to yourself that you really would regret, you know, on that final day, if you can look down at yourself and say, wow, I wish I could have done it. Even if it's something as simple as travel to Spain. Maybe you want to see Portugal, whatever, but you don't make the time to do it. I'm just giving something, like, you know, I don't know what it could be, but there is something that someone wants to do, a way they want to live their life, and they feel bound or tied, like they cannot. And it feels so sad to me. It feels like a waste of life. So with that, I have the kipper in my hand. I guess I'll start with it. I was supposed to be picking it up to put it away, but it's still here, and it's been picking up on the energy of the reed. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Okay, we're coming out first. Official person. Official person. Okay. What about this? Okay. In despair. All right. So what I'm taking from this is about an official person, somebody of high honor. This is the high honor Kipper card, but I'm saying it's someone who in the community has a status, a high status, or a role. Maybe you are a police officer. You, whatever you do, whoever you are, you can't reveal something about you, your wants, your desires, who you truly are, who you love, something like that, and it's causing despair. Okay. The two come out together. High honor, concern. You're concerned about your high honor status. You're concerned about risking it all. Wow. Journey. I'm going to go with the flow here. What I'm sensing with journey is that you take trips. You take trips to do what you really want to do. You do have a way to live a life that you want to live, but it's a journey that you take maybe occasionally, but it isn't like what you want to do like more full time. Okay, maybe you want to live in Lisbon, but you just take trips because you don't want to lose your whole community and everybody you know leave behind. So you go to Lisbon twice a year. That's just for example. Oh my, I'm going to take them. 3 came out together. Judication, gift, and occupation came out together. I think you made a judgment in your mind that your job is a gift and you treasure it. You're not going to take it for granted. So maybe that's what keeps you from being who you want to be, living where you want to live, loving who you want to love. Bad health. I'm not taking it as physical, but let's see what the next one says. I'm thinking it as in, this is bad health for your spirit, your emotions, your well-being. Message of concern. We'll get one more, I think. Okay. Well, maybe that is physical. You got a message of concern about bad health. That would make sense with this whole Luther. Sometimes as I go through a reading, I forget what start me off. I got to really go back because it's like you get lost in a reading. I don't know about other readers, but I'm like here and then I'm off and I'm like, okay, tie it back. Why did it start in the beginning? The song, that was the bad health. Luther did have bad health. It was quiet. It was kept quiet. Maybe this is another situation like that. I don't think this song was a coincidence. And now facing this bad health, this official person, whoever you are, you got this message of concern. Maybe doctors, what do you call it? Diagnosis. Thank you. A diagnosis. And it's making you look at life differently. Maybe you got 20 years, 40 years, 60 years. It doesn't matter, because in this day and age, to be honest, even a diagnosis means no, I'm not going to say it means nothing, but a lot of times you have, they have treatments now. We know more now. Even self-treatment, self-care, all kinds of ways that our diet and stuff that make us like, stretch our years. So I'm thinking that it may not be that you're thinking, oh, I wish I had done this, but maybe you're feeling like, okay, I'm sensing that I don't want to be someone that looks back and regrets that I did not live and do what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. So that's what I'm taking from this, is that you got your message of concern. It's shaking things up. It's making you say, okay, I'm going to do what I want to do. And my loved ones will have to understand how I'm honored in this good job that I appreciate, I'm thankful for. But is it worth me being unhappy? I think you're making that determination that it is not. Wow. Okay. All right, let me go to the tarot. That Seven of Swords came popping out. I don't know why. And then we see the Nine of Swords. They want to make an appearance. I'm not expecting those cards. You got me? No, not for a reading like this, guys. Come on. There should be no Seven of Swords. No Nine of Swords. No Five of Swords. The swords, I'm going to be honest. That's not my favorite suit. It's just not. Okay. Now this is the Ace. What do we have with this situation at hand? The Collective. Thank you. It comes out in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse comes first. All right. Poor judgment. A judgment has been made spiritually in a spiritual court. Let's see. What's this about? For a King of Wands, involving a King of Wands anyway. And Temperance, maybe a Sagittarius. King of Wands can be Sagittarius. Or this could be a King of Wands, Leo's, Aries, male, masculine, with Temperance. Or maybe needing to alchemize something. Let's see. Let's see, I don't know now. I don't know yet. Plans, making plans. Okay. How to move forward, maybe. Knight of Pentacles. slow moving. Slow moving plans. The Queen of Cups. Or plans to slowly making plans to go forward to the Queen of Cups. And then we have the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So maybe this High Priestess knows. The Queen of Cups, maybe that's the High Priestess, so she's aware that someone's watching to come forward with something. Okay. Come forward with something that's coming slowly. Okay. And that's for the future. Maybe the near future. We'll see. It's been taking a long time, but it's in the near future. Okay. So judgment has been made. A King of Wands, maybe that's that Sagittarius. For the future is slow moving, going towards a Queen of Cups. That could also be that Temperance Sagittarius, or this could be two people. But they know, at least the Queen of Cups knows about someone watching an offer. So someone else may know about an offer coming toward the Queen of Cups slowly. Okay, maybe that's the King of Wands. Watching. But it's protected, it looks like. What is this about? A new beginning is protected. This offer, this on the way. Or this pentacle. Oh. Okay. It's protected from the devil. Diablo. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, are you the Diablo here? What does this have to do with our loser situation? And she's been delayed. That's what I'm taking it in. This Queen of Swords devil has been delayed because there's protection. This new beginning is protected. So some delays or some pause been put on this Queen of Swords from trying to come toward this Queen of Cups. It's blocked. Yeah, this is, okay. I'm going to have to go to another deck to see why is this coming out about our Luther situation. From a family, or a family is blocked. Let's see what comes out next. Strong. Strength, strong protection. Sometimes the strength could be a bully if it came out in reverse, but it did not. Three of Wands, at a distance. Someone from at a distance is what I'm taking it. Victory. Six of Wands. Wait a minute. Okay. Victory. What is this victory about? To move on to calmer waters. And no longer trapped. To be at peace. And at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. But I want to have to put these back and ask. This is all good and well, okay? I love that this is Queen of Cups. You're going to get your just desserts. And nobody's going to come and stop it. No Leo, no Sagittarius, masculine, or whatever is going to come in and thwart your pinnacle. But let me see. Why is this coming up about my Not wanting to live a life of regret. Is the Queen of Cups going to live a life? Is that the one who is Three of Swords, heartbroken or pain, maybe suffered? What about the suffering? Whoa. Two of Cups from a relationship. King of Swords. A new character showing up here. Okay. And the Empress. Okay. The Lovers. Okay. So heartbroken partnership. King of Swords and the Empress, Lovers. Four of Pentacles. What about the Four of Pentacles? Is that stability or holding back? Okay, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Ace of Swords came out together. Victory? I don't think it's victory. Oh, victory over being trapped with truth and clarity. So seeing through maybe a mental trap, mental imprisonment, victorious over a situation that was holding someone back. Okay, oh my. And as the High Priestess, because now the High Priestess is aware. They get downloads, they have intuition is an understatement. So that's why, okay, got you. Maybe that's separate from my intro. I apologize. In the family, again, is protected. That came out in the first row. So a family is protected. And it seems like this knowledge or knowing and being aware about this mental entrapment or confusion or whatever, being free from that, that was holding this Empress back. Okay. What's this King of Swords and Empress? Oh, shoot. King of Swords is an Ace of Cups in reverse and a Four of Cups in an upright. That's like Ace of Cups in reverse means no love, or the love is over, or it never was there, or something like that. And disappointed. Disappointed and no love, okay. So what about the Empress? Why? The Chariot, she's moving forward successfully. Okay. I think, my friends, this is a very unusual read. So maybe this is a two-parter, and this would be usually my readings from beginning to end, they all flow very cleanly, nicely. This one did not, but I accept it. There's two messages here. All right. I'm going to go to the situation deck. I need this situation deck. Thinking about blending it with another deck. What am I going to ask about? I mean, whatever you want them to know. What's the overall message here or something like that? What's the, because this is different, Holy Spirit. Bounty hunter. Chaser. Hot pursuit. Okay. Okay. Gossip, petty jealousy. Okay. And what fell on my arm is an offer, proposal on the table. Okay. Magnetic. Unresistible. Can't resist Unexplainable pull. Someone wants to make an offer to someone who is unexplainable attraction to them, magnetic. This person is in hot pursuit. They've been involved in gossiping, petty, jealousy, envious even, but they want to make an offer towards someone that they can't resist. Weird. Okay. Ascension, spiritual awakening. Okay, so maybe they used to gossip, but now they're having some kind of spiritual awakening. Oh gosh, they're flying. There's a lot of energy in these cards. Ascension, and you're seeing synchronicities like 111, 222, 333. Okay. Well, a messy read, but I don't know. Am I going to even post this one? Now I see what people mean. First time I ever considered not. What came out next is legal. So they are facing some legal consequences beyond, I think they didn't just do gossip and jealousy and envy. They were involved in something. It says here, court, paperwork filed. Okay. And that's under the hot pursuit. Projected future, legal stuff happening in the future, either days or weeks. And in the reverse, alien, telepathic dreams and songs came in the reverse. So maybe in the past, they had a telepathic connection and it's no longer. And then threatened and gripped came out together. Wow. Anchored, weighed down, embarrassed. So something's going on right now. Maybe these legal concerns are embarrassing and they're weighing someone down. Wow. But they had spiritual awakening. Oh, or I'm sorry, I can read this another way. This bounty hunter or this person in pursuit that was involved in gossip, they want to offer a commitment or something. They have a proposal to someone who is magnetic. This person may be a magnetic person who's attracting. They're ascending. They're seeing signs and synchronicities. This person is the one. Okay. So, but then under the hot pursuit, the chaser, we have legal paperwork filed, projected in the next weeks or days. Then in reverse, telepathic, no more telepathy involved in this connection. They feel threatened, they're gripped with worries and weighed down. And they're running from something. Racing came out here. Wow. Wherever this resonates, it's that kind of thing. They say, take it where it resonates, leave the rest. Yeah, and focused. So they're running, they're racing, but they're focused. Eyes are fascinated on you at the same time. How can someone be in trouble and still be watching for someone else? That's what I'm feeling here. Soulmate in the reverse. So maybe they feel like this is a soulmate. Maybe this was a past soulmate connection or something like that, but not anymore. Wow. Okay. And then we have triggers, name, card, place. So they're triggered by this person. And it says TikTok deadline, time running out. I think time ran out. But they're still racing like it's time. The handwriting's on the wall here. Wow. Because the telepathy, no more hold. It's over. That's what I feel from this read, indeed. It's kind of knocking me down. All right, well, angels, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need a word from you. Let's see what you have to say about these situations going on here. They could be connected, and I don't see where the thread is at this point. I do believe they might be connected, but my next read, it may come up again. Sometimes that happens, continues, the energy still lingers. No matter how many times I shuffle. What comes out? The ocean. Maybe these people live near an ocean. That's peaceful and tranquil, beautiful. But let's read. What do the angels want us to know? The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. I'm going to get one more. What an auspicious read. How ominous. How unpredictable. How strange. And I'll be the first to admit it. I bet nobody else is with me now. Signed off, but I'm going to post it. Time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Time to go and spend time near the ocean to get over this heartbreak, because we did see the Three of Swords, and that this is over with, that telepathy and that song, that sadness. So maybe the people, the time has passed, and that's the whole, what you call it, melancholy, not resentment, but regret that all this time has passed and it's over. It's just, you shut the door. Not that somebody, even if there is poor health, because we did have the bad health and a message of concern, but it could be even without the bad health and the message of concern, it's just over. Some things you can't revive. It's just done. But like they said, see the beauty within each sunset in your life. Endings are mere beginnings. So there's other things to look forward to. And with that, my lovelies, as confusing as this has been, I'll be back and I'll see you next time.